Hey guys, what's up? Cherry Jane here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build Aphmau's house from Minecraft Diaries using absolutely no mods. So I'm going to start with this space right here as her house is on a hill, but you can build this wherever you'd like to. Just make sure that you have a 12 by 10 space. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the grass inside of the outline with spruce planks like this, and now we can start working on the outline. So you're going to want to place one quartz block at each corner. And then you want to come to the front of the house and get rid of the center 2 blocks and replace the block underneath them with 2 quartz blocks. Next to them, you're also going to replace that with quartz. Now we're going to replace all of the orange wool with purple terracotta. And your outline should look something like this. Now focusing on the front of the build, we want to take all of these blocks and we want to build them 2 blocks up like this. And then you also want to connect these blocks here with more quartz. Now we can go around to the other quartz blocks and also build those up 2 blocks. And then we're going to want to fill in the walls here, leaving space for the windows. So on both sides, you're going to have windows like this. They are 1 block tall and there is 4 blocks between them. And you want to replicate this on both sides. And for the back, you're going to have 3 different windows. One that is 4 blocks in the middle and then 2 blocks on both sides. So now that the basic outline of the first floor is done, we can go ahead and build the little awning above the door. So we're going to do this with the pattern of alternating quartz stairs and crimson stairs. And then we're going to go around to each corner of the build and place down 3 quartz stairs like this. So now your build should look something like this. From here, we can start building up the second floor. So we're going to go around to each of these little stair things that we just placed and build up 4 blocks with purple terracotta in a pattern like this. And we want to replicate this in each and every corner. Now on top of the awning on both sides, we're going to build up 7 blocks with purple terracotta. And we're going to do this on both sides, like this. And then we're going to take crimson blocks and place them like this between the pillars. So the front should look like this. And then we're going to take quartz blocks and place them on top of those, like that. Next, we're going to build up the walls a little bit more, of course leaving space for the windows. So we're going to build up 2 over here like this. And we're going to leave 2 blocks over here and build up to these purple pillars. After we've done that, we are also going to connect this to the purple blocks up here like that, in total replacing 5 blocks. So moving over to the side of the house, we're going to take 3 crimson stairs and place them like this. Then we're going to separate this little section with a purple terracotta block with 2 blocks in the middle, and then we're going to connect the rest with the crimson stairs. Now we're going to build up 3 terracotta blocks right here, and then we're going to fill in this gap with quartz. And then on both of these sides, we're going to place 3 quartz blocks on the crimson stairs and 3 quartz blocks connecting the top. Now for the back of the house, you're going to do something very similar by placing 2 crimson stairs separated by purple terracotta and repeating the pattern. And then we're going to build up 6 terracotta blocks. And then we are going to place down quartz blocks on top of all of the crimson stairs. And we're also going to build up these purple terracotta blocks, just 1 more. Now we're going to connect this, leaving 2 blocks of space. And we're going to build up 3 blocks total, but leaving this space empty, and replicate this on both sides. And finally, we're also going to fill in this space right here. Now this side of the house is a bit different, but we are going to repeat the pattern of 3 crimson stairs, the purple terracotta, 2 in the middle, and then 3 once again on this side. We're going to build up 3 blocks. And then we are actually going to fill in this whole wall right here with quartz blocks. We're going to build a little 1 by 2 window in the middle, and then we're going to have a window like this on this side. So far, your house should look something like this. So now we're going to come back to the front of the house, and this is the point where we're going to be using a lot of stairs. So right above this big main window right here, we're going to place 2 crimson stairs, and on both sides of it, we're going to place 2 quartz stairs. Now we are going to go all along the side of the build, repeating this same pattern until we get to the back of the build. And you want to repeat this pattern on both sides. And then from here, you're going to go above each window and place down 2 crimson stairs. And in between, right here, 1 block below, you're going to place a quartz stair. Now that the outline is done, we can start working on the roof. So you're going to want to build this terracotta block up 1 more on both sides. So for these first 2 rows, we are going to fill these in with crimson stairs, and we are going to repeat this on both sides. Once that is complete, you're going to want to go to the top, and between these 2 purple terracotta blocks, you're going to want to build 4 more quartz blocks on the front and on the back. And then for these next 2 rows, you're going to want to place down quartz stairs, and you're going to want to replicate it on both sides. And your roof should look like this. Now the only thing left to do is fill in the rest of this with quartz blocks, and your roof is complete. And now we can start working on the inside of the house. So let's first start by filling in all of the windows with glass panes. So before we start building the floor for the second floor, we are going to build the stairs first. So at the last block of this window, we're going to place down 2 spruce stairs, and we're going to build that 4 up like this. And then we're going to fill in this empty space with quartz blocks, and finally a purple terracotta block right there. And now we can start working on the floor. So we are going to take our purple terracotta and we are going to build out like this, connecting it to the other side of the room. And now we can fill in the rest of the floor with quartz. And now let's build the ceiling for the top floor. So on the edge of both floors, we are going to build out purple terracotta up here. And then we are also going to build out purple terracotta, connecting these purple terracotta blocks across the room. And now something unique that Aphmau did while building this house was these 2 blocks right here were actually raised up one, and she used quartz. And we're actually going to place these 2 quartz blocks with purple terracotta. And finally, we are going to fill in this space right here with quartz blocks. And your roof should look something like this. And now we are going to build up the walls for the top floor. So we're going to start by placing 4 quartz blocks right here and building this up to the ceiling. And then 1 block forward, you're going to place 2 blocks that go 3 up. And finally, 1 block away from the stairs, you're going to build 5 blocks out and connect that to the ceiling. And then right over here on this purple terracotta, you're going to build a wall that is 5 blocks long and connect it to the ceiling once again. Now we're going to build little archways for the doors. And we are also going to fill in this space with purple terracotta. And now you have the entrance to Malachi and Levin's room right here, and the entrance to Aphmau's room right here. Now all we have to do is divide the rooms by placing a 3-block wall right here. So now Malachi and Levin's room is properly separated from Aphmau's room. And finally, downstairs, right behind the staircase, I am going to close this off. This is where Aphmau's basement is, so if you are interested in building that, this is where it would go. However, I am not going to be doing that today. And finally, to top it off, Aphmau uses purple doors. She also uses a purple door to her bedroom, and she uses a blue door to Malachi and Levin's room. So at the very end, this is what your house should look like. And now you can decorate the house however you want to. And if you want it to look even closer to Aphmau's house, you can install the Pure BD texture pack. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I respond to each and every single comment. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!